head west.
Rutcation starts now.
Toby Keith said.
Well, it's really early in the morning. Feels like we left about 2 days ago, but we made it. It's 4 o'clock in the morning Central, so 5 o'clock our time. I'm about delirious, but we're here. Looking forward to a good week. And I guess we'll start scouting in the morning. Good morning. Me and Ethan got to the house this morning at about 4 o'clock. Slept till about 8. Grabbed us a quick breakfast pizza at Casey's. And we're at our first piece of public to go check it out. And gonna carry the bow just in case. But we're anxious, we're excited. Still a little tired, but we're gonna get after them.
Well, we're almost finished scouting the first place that we came to look at. One side is really good. A buck's been working that within the past 24 hours. 2 or 3 fresh scrapes, big rubs. We're coming up on this bench that I picked out from home, and it's gonna be on the leeward side of this huge, I'm talking, you can't even walk through it thicket. It's thick right here, but it gets really thick up on top. As we're coming around, this rub right here is what we're looking for. It's up here to my shoulder, and it has been raked in the past, I'd say day, 2 days. The only problem is access is very tough. Probably gonna blow some deer out of here, but with the wind direction that we're gonna have, I think we're gonna be all right. It's just gonna be really tough to get in here.
All right, first sit, Missouri, 2023. We spent the last day and a half scouting, getting groceries, running stop signs.
Ain't no need for a stop sign right there.
We're ready though. Got to wear orange today. It's youth gun season today and tomorrow. And we rode around this morning to the main spot we were wanting to hunt, see if there's any trucks in there, and there wasn't. So hopefully there won't be this afternoon. We're gonna hunt these spots this afternoon, tomorrow, and possibly Monday morning before we make it switch, depending on what we see. But the weather is right. Right now it's, 41. Tomorrow it's supposed to drop down in the 30s, and Monday we're looking at 19, 20 degrees in the morning, so it's going to be an old shock to the system. We were in shorts and t-shirts this week at home, so here we go, head to the woods.
The first couple days we saw little to no deer movement. The piece we started hunting on was extremely thick throughout, and the deer didn't have any reason to leave the thickest parts, which basically weren't huntable. So we decided to leave the hills and headed to a big river bottom for the rest of the trip. Good morning. This morning has been an absolute disaster. I finally got set up. Everything's ready. And it's 8:06. We were planning on being in the stand this morning, 45 minutes before daylight. And we have to cross a river to get here. Well, we get to the river, and it's come up like a foot, which has made it the crossing where we were crossing. You could jump across it for the past 3 days. This morning it was about 15 feet wide. Our waders were at the house. We didn't think we'd need them. We're idiots. They should have been in the truck. So we had to drive 30 minutes back to the house, get the waders, 30 minutes back in. We got across the river. We're hunting. We're trying to be positive. I saw a couple does and a spike this morning. At 11 o'clock though, I decided to go ahead and move. I hadn't seen what I'm looking for. And the amount of movement I've seen's not been much, so I was looking on a map, checked one spot, and it wasn't gonna work out, so I ended up finding something else that looked like a thicket, and was working my way toward it and got right here close to it. Actually jumped a doe and some sort of bug. I don't know what it was. And picked out a tree. I'm on the downwind side of this big thicket. I didn't walk into the thicket, but you can tell just from looking that it's pretty thick in there. But I'll be on the downwind side of it, whether it's northwest or southwest. We're supposed to have both the rest of the week. So I'm on the eastern side of it. But I was hanging my set, and a pretty nice 6-point basically walked right under me. And I've already seen another deer, a doe, out about 80 yards. So I know the deer are in here. This could very well be the spot that I finished my trip out. So we'll see what happens. It's November the 1st. Just got settled into the tree. I'm in the same spot I was in yesterday. Saw a couple bucks yesterday morning, and then a few deer yesterday afternoon. But there's been a lot of people showed up yesterday. And one guy walking around at like 45 minutes before dark yesterday evening. It's frustrating, but I don't know what else to do. There's people everywhere. I'm gonna give this spot one more sit this morning. It's a dynamite spot. I saw probably 14 or 15 deer night before last, but I didn't see any people that day. So we'll see. If I don't see much this morning, I'm gonna pull and move because this is the best weather morning that we've had this week. It's like 23 degrees, dead calm, high pressure. So the weather's right. Yesterday, I don't know if the lack of movement was due to the people or the high winds. This morning should tell us. We'll see. Another heartbreak in the woods. I just had one of the biggest, well, not one of the biggest, the biggest 8-point I've ever seen. Slowly followed 2 yearlings right in my direction. The 2 yearlings came to like 10 steps, and for some reason I can see my breath going away from where the deer was. But it was almost like a sixth sense kicked into him at 38 yards, and he made a 90-degree turn. Was working away from me. So I called to him. He turned around and looked. Then slowly started easing off again, so I snort-wheezed at him. And he trotted the other way. I don't know if I got it on film or not. I basically just pointed the camera in the direction he was. I guess I'll find out tonight, but that one is sickening. Well, it's Thursday afternoon. It's almost comical right now. Me and Ethan are struggling. There are people everywhere. I've never seen so much pressure in my life. I'm not aggravated about it anymore. I'm just kind of laughing about it. But I may shoot this scraggliest buck I've ever seen if it comes through here, just to end the misery. We don't have time to go anywhere else. We're leaving tomorrow. I found a great spot at midday today, and was looking for a tree. Look over my shoulder, and some guy's set is hung right there in it. Wasn't a permanent set either. It was a hanging hunt setup. And then 2 dudes just went by me, headed that direction. I think they walked under Ethan too. I'm not exactly sure where he ended up, but this has been an experience, to say the least. And a lot of times we'll try to outwalk the people, but you can't do that here because the public is only so big. And we've walked about as far as we can go. Actually, Ethan is literally on like 20 yards off the property line at the back, and there's still people walking under him. So, it is what it is. Just trying to enjoy ourselves, and thankful we got our health to come do it. We're about ready for it to be over. I did not get that on film. That buck was about to get my wind. He stopped and I could tell he was getting nervous. I hit him low. It's either a little too low or blew his heart out. I really don't know. I gotta get down and check that arrow before it gets dark. Well, it's about 30 minutes after the shot. Not on film, sorry, but I've already let 2 shooters get by me because of that stupid camera, and it wasn't going to be a third time. So, it sounded good. I felt like it was a little low. We're going to find out here in a second. That's not thick. That's what worries me. It doesn't look great. And I've not seen my lighted knock anywhere down through there after dark. I'll just leave that right there for now. And I'm not exactly sure it's a fish which direction he went. That's definitely my deer. Well, it was low. Well, no, I shot him on the other side. Let's see, be a 10-pointer. Oh, he's a 9! Oh, Lord.
Dude, that's the buck I've been filming.
You're kidding me.
No.
That's hilarious. You ain't gonna film him no more. Oh my gosh, I've got to save some of these batteries. That's, honestly, I believe that's the deer I seen this morning.
Really? I
think
swear
it
that's
is.
the one that I've been filming the last 2 days.
He's young. He ain't big.
I got great footage of him. Yeah, that's him. He had 9 or 5 up on the left, 4 on the right. Talked to me one time.
Deer down.
There he be. Oh, I got my lamp on, sorry.
Well, listen, ain't working.
There you go. Just hold it. Well, we found an old deer. I didn't get the shot on film. Didn't get nothing on film. So I got a deer dead in the creek. Sweet. Is he a Missouri giant? No. Has this week kicked our butt? Yes. So when he came in at 20 yards and turned sideways, there was no question in my mind. I wonder if my knock's still lit up. Nope. How did he make it that far?
I don't know. I'm curious to see where you hit him.
This joker made it probably 400 yards, and I thought it was a heart shot. Dude, it's a perfect shot. Well, I was angled up too. It is a little low.
You should have blown the heart out, though.
No kidding. That's what I thought.
That's amazing.
How did he get that far?
Junk broadheads.
Oh, Lord. He bled good, though, once we got on. If he hadn't have this joker doubled back on us, and we had 2 blood trails.
Whose blood trail's right?
Yours was.
Mm-hmm.
I swear I think it was all him, though. It's pretty cool. Well, it's been an exciting afternoon. We were just about ready to give up on this place. Neither one of us, me or Ethan, have ever seen as many hunters on one tract of land, ever. And saw a real big buck yesterday morning, and the people just keep piling in. And I'm pretty sure I saw this guy this morning, and he got away from me. But he came in at 20 yards this evening. He's not a giant, he's not even big, but for the week we've had and the pressure we've experienced, I'll take this any day of the week. We only have one more day to hunt. We got to get Ethan one tomorrow. But tonight is going to be a long night because we got a mile to come out of here and a mile back in, and then a mile back to the truck with some meat. So it's going to be a long night. We may have to go get some more batteries. I'm going to tell you guys what. You've heard me say it before. My Lord and Savior Jesus Christ is good to me. God's made these animals for us to chase. We have a great time doing it. And I just thank Him for this opportunity, this deer, for getting to spend a good week with my brother Ethan here. He's my cousin, but he's my brother. And we have a big time together. Thank you for being here, man.
Loving every minute of it.
So we're going to get him taken care of at some point tonight and head off to Ohio after Ethan shoots one tomorrow. Thanks for watching.
I ain't hunting tomorrow.